Hi Sagittarius, I'm here to do your special, okay, for Venus's transit through Cancer. Okay, I've done a special for every single sign as well as an intro, the playlist for every single sign. If you want to cross-watch your sun, moon, and rising, which I highly recommend on this one you do, okay, because I kind of do a house analysis for every single sign and it will impact depending on where your sun, moon, and rising is. This is for sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node. That said, if you have a north or south node in Taurus or Scorpio, okay, that will be of particular significance. This transit will be to you because in the middle of this transit we have a very large conjunction with the north node in Taurus with Mars and Uranus, okay, Uranus being the modern ruler of Aquarius, okay, and Mars being the ruler of Aries, as well as the Hellenistic ruler of Scorpio, okay? That said, if you have a north or a south node in Leo or in Aquarius, it will also be particularly impactful for you because your node would be, your north and south nodes would be squaring with this Uranus-Mars conjunction, okay? So you could feel yourself at a very large crossroads in your life, okay? One that requires major decision. However, there will be a lot of powerful action, okay, and the power and courage to make very large changes, okay? For you, that'll take place in your 6th house, okay? House of service. If you're in the military, if you are in the police force, if you are in any service industry, the hospitality industry, okay, the food service industry, any service related industry, or if you have had anything going on with your health. This could be a particularly impactful time where you have a lot of drive to take a hold of 6th house matters, okay? You know, I would say at this time, especially with some of the conjunctions that we'll have, you need to watch out for head injuries if you do anything dangerous at work. You know, Taurus and Aries, especially since Aries' ruler is in conjunction with Uranus, okay, can bring on, you know, you just need to watch out, you know, for work accidents or 6th house related accidents, okay, matters of that sort. Take kind care of your health, okay, watch out for sports related industries, sports related injuries, okay, could kind of clamor off at this time, okay? Ooh, you're popping off here with Starborn. I am going to take a look at your chart while I go over some of the, I'm going to pull various oracles, and I'm also going to pull a tarot spread for you guys, okay? I just did Pisces, which is uploading now, okay? And I've done most of the other signs. I still need to do Libra. I still need to do Libra. No, I did Libra last night. I need to do Scorpio and Taurus, which have kind of saved them to the end since they are a major part of impact. Okay, with an opposition to the major conjunction that happens in the sky. Okay, I do see, and I do believe I mentioned for you guys that you know, Venus at the start of this transit, which was on the 17th and ends at the end of Cancer, all right? This will be passing through your 8th house, okay? Things like death, taxes, legacy, deep sexual relationships, okay, may enter your life. Venusian energy can represent itself as, you know, changes in these areas. It can also represent itself as energies or people entering your lives. You guys may enter a new, very deep and transformative sexual relationship at this time, okay? Could happen, okay, with Venus transiting through your 8th house. Others of you may be planning with your significant other, if you're already married, okay, on things like death, taxes, legacy, inheritance, things of this nature, okay, may come to the fore for you, okay? You know, Venus has just finished transiting your 7th house, okay, your opposite house of, which is Gemini, okay? If you are paired with your 7-7 sign, okay, you know, you may have had a period of separation from your loved one or had a period of increased income, okay, while Venus was transiting Gemini, okay? From your loved one, you're pulling here with the Knight, you're pulling here with Artemis, okay, a famous huntress, all right, also linked to Aries, okay? For you guys in particular, You will see Venus is, while Venus transits Cancer, which is your 8th house, which I just told you, you could see gains from things like inheritance, legacy. You could see gains from tax returns. It can be simple. You can also see someone of significance, especially a female energy, enter your life, okay? That is of significance to you. All right, that you form a deep sexual relationship with, one that can end in contracts and building a significant legacy, or just see that spawn off in you. Furthermore, you may be forming your own legacies, all right, and involved in your own businesses, okay? This will also affect your 11th house of networks, okay, which is where Libra is, as well as, I told you, as well as your 6th house, okay, of service, all right? Additionally, I see it affecting your 5th house, okay? So you may have like a romantic interest that enters your life somehow through work. If you're in a service-related industry, you may have somebody that you met through work somehow, okay? That kind of comes in like a lightning bolt, or the relationship that you have with that person transforms in some massive way over the course of this stead, okay? Additionally, if you have been separated due to travel, you may come back with that person or your significant other over this time, okay? Let me go over some other things that I see here for you. Insofar as you may also have some things from the past come up, right, that present some sort of a challenge to the changes that you want to make, or you feel opposed or are restrictive of the changes you want to make. But the future of your path will be in with the change, okay, with the transformation, will point you towards the future in that regard, okay. Some of you may have dealt with the loss of a parent over the past year, okay, or have issues, especially if you have partnerships or work that is involved with a significant other and or family, okay, that where the partnerships are in the process of change or planning in one way or the other. For those of you that are involved or previously were involved in some sort of oh my gosh, I'm like gonna sneeze, hold on. You're pulling here with Jupiter, your ruling planet. I love that for you, okay? Jupiter is in Aries, all right? It trines your sign, it trines your sun, it trines your ascendant, it trines your moon, whichever you're in here looking for, or your Venus, okay? And it is in retrograde, so you will get a double dip, double dose of the benevolence of your ruling planet, okay? Which also rules Jupiter, okay, as it trines through Aries, okay? And like I said, Aries is the ruler of your 5th house. Okay, so again, if you missed out on an opportunity of love, that opportunity may come back around with lightning transformation attached to it, okay? Look at this. You're pulling with your own sign, Sagittarius. You may also have somebody enter your life, whether in career or in some other major matter, okay? That also has Sagittarius placements or apex points, I say apex, or access points. By that I mean a Sagittarius access point of their sun, moon, besides their sun, moon, or rising, they may have either a MC line, an IC line, or a DC line, okay, with Sagittarius, okay? You are pulling here for the ascendant, okay? And you are pulling Pallas Athena, which is a very important asteroid in modern astrology, having to do with creative intelligence, okay? And I do feel like your creative intelligence is popping right now, okay? It's going to be really, really popping and expansive right now, okay? And you are the explorer, okay? So I do feel like you are exploring your options, okay, in this regard, okay? As Jupiter retrogrades, it will make everything bigger. It will be trining the sun. It will trine Mercury. It will trine everything that's going to be passing through Leo, all right, throughout this transit, okay? Bringing you a double dip of luck from your ruler, okay? Additionally, you know, with Jupiter, you may be contemplating or thinking about massive changes to your 4th house, okay? Somehow your 4th and 5th house, romance and creativity and children, as well as your 4th house ruled by Pisces, maybe undergoing transitions and redos, and somehow, you know, these themes are have a connectivity at this time, which reaches a wide range throughout your chart, okay? I am going to take a look at Pallas Athena is currently in Gemini, okay, at the beginning of this transit, okay, about the middle of the road in Gemini. Gemini typically rules, you know, communications, but it's also your 7-7 sign, so there may be a lot to do with, you know, creative intelligence and communications here at work or on some other scale that are bringing you a lot of benefit right now. Furthermore, for those of you that work at home, that may be fortuitous for you right now, since Jupiter also rules Pisces. Again, there may be some transitions here with how to creatively reinvent your home space at this time for some reason, okay? Some of you may be making a secondary like spot to be able to remotely work from, or from home, or something of this sort, okay? Hold on, I'm so sorry, Sag. Let me just turn that off. Sorry about that, Sag. It was to do with my kids' school, so I had to take it. Anyways, you are popping here with the Knight, okay? The lunar mansion corresponding to 0 to 12 degrees of Cancer. So I do feel like this was, you know, an important period of the transit, okay? And the transit there started around on the 17th, okay? Of July, all right? So, you know, your children may have been on your mind, but not within your reach during this time, and or some protective nature regarding your children. This lunar mansion has to do with a goddess that like is very protective of the younger generation here, okay? You're also popping here with a stone on that aisle, so I feel like you're trying to tap in maybe to a more nurturing side of yourself, could be for some of you, okay? In regards to your children and or grandchildren, if that's applicable, and they may have been out of reach in one way or another, okay? Maybe your children were gone at school, or at camp over the summer, or something here with not being able to access things that you feel protective over, okay? Which Cancer can be a very protective sign, okay? Not feeling like you had full access to things that you consider your gems or jewels, okay? And that can be people, your children, or something of this sort, something you feel very protective over, something or someone that you didn't have full access to at this time, okay? For some of you. All right, and you're also popping here with Starborn, which I love, okay, and Artemis, okay, which is associated with a very wonderful, you know, famous huntress as well as goddess, okay, corresponding to Aries, where Jupiter is, okay, and you also have the Starborn here, okay, so something here with your career may be especially popping off, and for others of you, you may have someone in your life that you feel you want to nurture here, okay, and then right after that you are popping with the Mother, okay? So I do feel like maybe issues regarding a female, which can, you know, happen anyways with Venusian transits, okay, and especially with you, this may be on your mind in regards something with your own mother, or something with, you know, a mother, or mothers in general, or female figures here is of prominence that's popping up here in several of these cards, okay? You also have the Bridge popping up, corresponding with, you know, 4 degrees through approximately 17 degrees of Gemini popping up here. So again, I feel like there is some bridge or some separation here or divide that you feel like, you know, needs to be crossed, or you know, some sort of separation here or some sort of goals here in regards to the younger generation or your own mother here, okay? And like I said, some of you may have lost a mother or a mother-in-law, or are facing, you know, the decline of your parents, or reconsidering your own decline here over this transit and period, okay? But you can also have a lot of prosperity come through, and new ideas which are very beneficial, okay, insofar as legacy and inheritance, okay? And I really see you putting your with the Ascendant and Pallas Athena and Sagittarius and Jupiter popping here, okay? I see a lot of creative intelligence going into these things right now, okay? You are popping here with Lullaby, okay? Several other signs pop with this Lullaby, okay? And there may be something about, and you are also popping with like a bird, okay, down here, okay? So I do feel like there's a thing here with communication, separations, and nighttime, you know? Maybe you guys, you know, I mean, there's something here about the nighttime here that I'm getting here, and communications and song, okay? Maybe for some of you, like you sung, I mean, maybe you're having like some old memories of songs that your mother sang to you when you were a child, or your parent, okay? I'm just feeling that for some of you, okay? I'm just feeling that for some of you, okay? And I'm feeling that there's something here very magical about nighttime during this period, okay, for you, okay? Especially for those of you that lost a parent, or have a parent popping in your mind, or you're a new parent yourself, or you're somehow thinking here. I just feel like there's this magical quality, and maybe some songs that are like coming into your mind, or that you're singing, okay? For some of you, I don't know why I'm feeling that, I just am. Anyways, for those of you that pops with, please let me know, because that's a very specific message, and it'll only apply for some of you. But anyways, let me look at some more at your chart here while I pull your other oracles before I start your tarot spread, okay? I will be pulling clarifiers after I pull a spread, okay? This spread is it's not like a past, present, future of this transit. It's more like various things that can play out during this transit, because this transit's very large. Even though it's only passing through Cancer, there's a lot of major aspects, and then again with that Uranus Mars conjunction kind of occurring in the middle of it, as well as your own planets retrograde during this time, which also will be trining your sign and Sagittarius placements, and also Leo, okay, which would create a grand trine for you in the sky through several periods of this transit, okay, which will be very, very beneficial to you, Sag. So definitely grab hold and enjoy all the joy. There's a lot of joy on offer here for you, okay? You'll also have a lot of trines if you have anything in water placements, okay? Venus will trine those other areas of your chart, okay, which will also be very beneficial to you, okay? You're popping here with Elizabeth Taylor, the Marquis de Sade, Josephine Baker, and I've pulled like 4 of these for everybody. These just may be figures, okay, goddess-like figures of one sort or another that are popping up into your mind here. You're also popping with Edward III. Who else popped with Edward III? I feel like Leo did. All right, it says, one knight can follow you for the rest of your life. A king is nothing without the woman he loves. Make your own kingdom and choose your own family. And I do feel like a lot of you are going to be faced with some choices about choosing your own family and your own loved ones. And there is a general theme of not letting others control our lives and our choices of who we're with or who we're married, okay, that are like popping up for some signs, or will be, you know, things just going around this time, okay, as well as letting the old die away, okay, and transform, okay, where we felt restricted, or where we restricted ourselves, okay. You're also popping with Elizabeth Taylor, so I feel like there may be a very attractive woman or female energy around some of you that may have been married several times, you know. That could be you, okay? That could be an older, you know, parent that had, you know, or aunt or something in your lives, okay? You're also popping here with Josephine Baker, okay? Again, with this song thing, all right? There may be something very significant about music right now, okay? and something very sensual and sexual, okay, around jazz or blues music right now, okay, of some sort or another. You're also popping here with the Marquis de Sade, okay. It says it's always by way of pain one arrives at pleasure. Either kill me or take me as I am, because I'll be damned if I ever change, okay. And certain souls may seem harsh to others, but it is just a way of caring and feeling more deeply, okay. This may be, you know, part of you, okay, or a part of another figure, all right, that's popping off at this time, because we will have very large figures, okay. It doesn't mean that they're famous. It just means they're a large figure for you in your life, okay, that could take some sort of impact, whether it's because of your old tapes about yourself that you replay, okay, which have prevented you, got you stuck, or prevented you from changing in areas where you want to change, or whether these are actual figures that kind of pop up around this time, okay, in some of the placements that occur across the sky, all right. With Josephine Baker, you only need a bunch of bananas to make an impression. It's not about beauty, it's about luck and who loves you, and dance your way into immortal love, okay? And then you also have, for this Edward III, I think I already went over it, okay? Making your own kingdom and your own family. And for those of you that have been involved in partnerships or that are dying, okay, whether with an old mate or whether with a very large family business of some sort, because this is a theme that's popped up for you, Sag. For those of you that have that going on, there's been a lot of trouble and pain and like cattiness, competitiveness, and like issues with Sages that have very large businesses that are somehow attached to family in one sort or another, or partnerships, okay, that have popped up for you guys over the past few months. So if you have been going through something really deep in regards to that, for those Sages that it resonates with, definitely feel free to go back and check those other readings, because a lot of it popped up in there, and I did give a lot of discussion. Here with this Elizabeth Taylor, it says, don't run so fast that you can't be caught. You can be a big fan of marriage, just an even bigger fan of diamonds, and true friends last longer than marriage, however many times. Okay, I do feel like true friends last longer than marriage, okay, and you know, some of you may be bitter over prior marriages that you've had. If you've been married previously, some of this, you know, can be you. I do like this, don't run so fast that you can't be caught, okay, because that may be you or somebody else, okay, but you know, Sag, Aries, and Leo, they all like the chase, all right, as well as to be hunted or chased, okay. Don't run so fast that you can't be caught, okay. That's funny. Anyways, I don't know, this is just interesting. I'm interested to see the way that this plays out for you. I will pull some clarifiers on these as I get further, once I get into your reading, okay, but these are general energies or themes that can pop up as old thought patterns of you or others around you, or actual energies, okay, representative of these that you may run across during this time. That there is actually, you know, when this square happens with Uranus, they call that a war of the gods, all right, between the planetary energies, okay, that happens and occurs, all right, and since it happens in the middle of Venus's transit, I am doing a special on Venus's transit, okay. Definitely check the intro if you are involved in any kind of love relations, or have other people that are kind of imposing their will on your love life in one way or another, or various things of this sort, okay. What else do I want to say here for you? I do see a lot of positive energy coming from a large trine that will be between the earth signs as well. So if you have earth placements, I do think that this change, even though it can be a radical, swift, sometimes unpredictable change or force, when you have Uranus and Mars together, will wind up being stabilizing and beneficial in the end, because of the trines that it makes to the earth signs, okay? It will be stabilizing for some, at the same time destabilizing to some old structures that will be dying away or changing at this time, okay? That said, you know, this can happen and upset your income streams, since Capricorn rules, you know, your second house, or, you know, is where your second house is, okay? Particularly if you are born by the Capricorn Sagittarius cusp, okay? Or you know anyone else that is, okay? You may have an important person either enter or leave your life that is born between the, that is born or has significant placements at the Capricorn Sag cusp, okay? Or access points, or the Gemini Cancer cusp, okay? If somebody does enter your life, okay, that, you know, at that time that has prominent placements, this could be a very prominent person to you and your future path, okay? Furthermore, you may have somebody leave your life, okay, that has placements around those, okay? I also see, you know, if you know anybody, you know, that there might be something here of significance, okay, with somebody born at the Taurus cusp here, all right? Or you may have some part of your love life here, and for some of you, enter or leave, okay? For some reason, I'm getting like your 7th house cusp maybe and the spotlight around the 1st. For some of you, that could be because, you know, you meet back up with a lover, okay? Or, you know, you may feel something about your contracts and or 7th house partnerships or relationships is on public display at this time for one reason or another. You may feel this way, okay, around the 1st, all right? I'm also seeing here for you, hold on. Let me take a look at this one on the 11th real quick. Okay, you know, at the 11th, let me just take a look at the 1st and the 11th. Okay, so what reaches like a kind of a breaking point or spilling point, or this large, massive, like, thing that occurs, you know, around the 1st, okay, which, hi Sag, sorry, I was looking down interpreting and I lost you, and I'm not sure right where I lost you, but what I was saying about this thing, about this massive conjunction here that happens, okay, in the sky with Mars and Uranus and the North Node here, okay. You guys may have, at the time of that, okay, there's going to be like a loose square between the wounded healer, okay, which is in Aries, as well as Jupiter, your ruler, okay, and Venus, okay, that occurs over a few days before and after this massive conjunction on or around the 1st, okay? And for some of you, I'm going, you know, I'm just, you know, there may be some sort of emergency here that pops up, or something critical, okay, and especially if you're in a service industry, okay, where you have to tap in and perform a duty here that's very quick, or take on additional duties at work due to some work emergency of some sort, especially if you're in the service industry, okay. You may be called on to deal with some sort of emergency here, okay. And for those of you that do, I see it being very beneficial to you, okay, but there may be some transformations or something here where you have to work on some contracts and or other issues, okay, and these contracts may involve your career in one form or another here, where you really have to apply your creative intelligence, okay, here to deal with this emergency, okay. For some of you, it just may play out in restrictions around travel or a need to travel, okay. For others of you, it could have to do with just some sort of work emergency here, where you have to work on contracts or something of some sort, or take on additional duties here, okay, Sagittarius. And for some of you, for some of you, if you have a parent, okay, that is that has let me just look here for a second, okay. There may be some communications here with a parent. For some of you, it could be, all right, that are rather harsh, okay, or something to do with some pain with a parent, or some sort of issues here with a parent, okay. Could come up around this time, okay. For some of you that have, you know, parents that are sick, you know, there could be a need to caretake for them that comes up on emergency, okay, that you need to step in, okay. And if it is to do with your career or it is to do, you know, with a parent, I do see it working out well here for you, Sagittarius, although it may feel rather tense and harsh and rough, okay. Some of you, if you are involved with a business partnership in which your parents are involved, your parents may be retiring and you need to take on more duties, and there's arguments about who's going to run which parts of the business. This could come up for you at this time, okay? But if this has been a long held battle that is like been going for years and years and years, which has been kind of uncomfortable in one way or another, there may be something here that happens where you need to step up. And I do see here that if you do, it can be pretty changing for you, okay, on a deep level, okay. For others of you, you may have somebody that you very much respect or is an authority figure here at work, enter or leave the workspace here, okay. Again, calling for you to take a step up or make some sort of transition or change here, okay. Sagittarius, okay, we're going to get into this more as I go along here, okay. I'm just taking a look here, all right. For those of you that, I'm not going to speak more on this right now, okay. I'm just, you know, okay, what I'm going to say though, with that square between Jupiter, your ruling sign, which is in Aries, okay, at the same time it squares, okay, Venus, all right, you know, some of you may gain from a loss, you know, in one way or another here, or from some emergency in which you have to act or come in to act, or there, you know, but it will wind up fortuitous for you here in the end here, okay, whatever it may be, okay, but there may be a need for you to step up or act here in one way or another, all right. For those of you at the same time that there's that square between Jupiter and Venus, okay, and I will say about a square between Jupiter and Venus is it's one of the easier squares to deal with, because even though it's a square, okay, which usually represents a challenge in some way or another, it's a square between the two most, you know, benevolent planets in the sky, okay. Everybody wants, you know, Jupiter and Venus, you know, to be at the forefront. So even a square, when it's between Jupiter and Venus, is not that hard of a square. Even though it's a square, it presents a challenge or some hardship in one way or another. It usually has a beneficial effect, all right. And there may be something about the past here, okay, that comes up, all right, at this time. And, you know, let me just, at the same time that happens, there will be a trine between the sun, all right, which is trining your ascendant, your sun, or your moon, whatever you're in here looking for, okay, especially if you have a Sagittarius ascendant, sun, or moon that is within, you know, 5 to 15 degrees of 5 to 15 degrees of Sagittarius, okay? Especially if you have that, you are going to have a very strong trine between Jupiter and the sun, which is a lot of joy and happiness and benevolence and love, okay? That could be popping off during this trine for you, okay? If you've had any issues with your father, you know, there may be some healing around that, okay, at this time, all right? That's all I'm going to say on it at this time, okay? But I do see that it is going to be a fortuitous change overall, okay? I've already gone over some of the things that can go on. I just wanted to take a look at Pallas Athena here as well, all right? Since you guys pulled on that, and I am going to pull some clarifiers on that as well. But I really feel like you guys have the luck of your planet, okay, as well as the luck of the stars right now to make big transitions and changes that are very beneficial to you, Sagittarius, okay? It's just a very lucky, fortuitous time for you. What else was I going to say here? There was something else. Oh, let me just look at, yeah, again, Pallas Athena, okay, is going to be around the middle of Gemini, okay, opposing your sign, okay, opposing Sagittarius, whatever Sagittarius placements you're in here looking for, it'll be around the middle of the decan. And I do see for some of you, there may be something about your intelligence, okay, here at this time that makes you highly valuable, okay, Sagittarius, all right, and you may be really applying your creative intelligence to issues or problems or challenges that you face, whether in the workplace or in any other area that is let off. And Temperance, okay, your major arcana just fell out with that, okay. So whatever changes occur, you know, blending a new Ace of Cups and finding prosperity, peace, and love with whatever happens here is going to be very fortuitous, I feel, for you. Sag, I just really feel like this is a very abundant time for you guys, all right? Even though there may be some challenges or changes, some of which you may or may not expect, or, you know, that you need to tend to. I don't see, you know, I see it working out for you, all right? As well as a chance to really shine if there is something that occurs in a 6th house matter, all right, around this time, okay? Whatever does occur is gonna, you know, could possibly make you feel very emotional, okay, but and be transformative at the same time, okay, in a positive way, okay, even if it's a little hard, okay, but with Pallas Athena opposing you in your opposite 7-7 sign, if you have a partner with Gemini placements, you may want to consult with this person at this time. I think that they are going to be a big support for you and a help here on some end or another as a partner or a friend in tapping into some creative ideas here, all right? I just feel that for you, okay? If you're working on a contract, I do feel like you will have the brain power to really make it sparkle and shine here and apply a lot of creative intelligence to the solutions that you need rather than the problems at bay that are going to be quite beneficial to you or whoever they affect here. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm going to keep these at the side here while I start to pull your spread. I am going to also pull, I feel like it's raining outside. I love to work when it's raining. 2 of these. I feel for some of you, especially if you have a father figure, okay, that is has Aquarian or air placements, okay? This figure may be important to you around this time for one reason or another. I don't, you know, this has come up in other readings for you before, okay? It could be a boss or a father-like figure, okay? I don't know why I'm getting that, I just am, okay? You guys are like, your guides are giving me some different messages, okay? I don't always get these when I'm doing these, okay? They will not apply for all of you. You are popping here with compassion and passion. Somebody else got passion. Who else got passion? I can't remember right now. I'll think of it. It says the frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding balance within intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Okay? You guys are known for passion, okay? A lot of Knight of Wands, like passion, okay? But you're pulling here with passion and compassion, and it's like that one is this the way that passion is described here, okay, moving us from chaos to calm of its core. And there are some themes here with Aquarius and Virgo, okay, that I see popping up in the general charts that I've spoken on somewhat. And it's funny because a long time ago, I mean, I want to say when I was like first started studying astrology, you know, in my late teens, you know, when I first started to study it as, you know, just for myself as a hobby, or became very intrigued, you know, rather than just, you know, aside from just reading horoscopes, or my horoscope, or anything, you know, or my sun sign or whatever, you know, it was in my late teens, and then it just grew stronger and stronger. I have confidence is the key to your success, okay? With Leo popping up here. I have bring love into the situation with Aquarian energy popping up here. And I have look at the bigger picture with Sagittarian energy popping up here, okay? Some of what occurs at this time or changes may be linked to lunar cycles in Leo, Aquarius, or Sagittarius, all right? There is going to be a full moon in Aquarius on the 12th at the end of this cycle, okay, the end of the cycle, and it enters Leo is on the 11th. However, on the 12th we have a full moon in Aquarius, and Aquarius is the opposite sign of Leo, okay? So there may be some, you know, important themes or thematic categories here that also pop up that you need to tap into here between Aquarius and Leo, okay, which are 7-7 opposite signs, and the houses that it rules in your particular chart, okay, that are of importance. And I think I already mentioned them, but something here about this chaos and order here and calm with this passion reminds me of this thing that I heard a long time ago about Aquarians and Virgos, okay? It was some simple statement that, like, a Virgo likes to bring order to chaos, and an Aquarian likes to bring chaos to order, or something of this sort, okay? I'll think of it. But something about this may be important here, or harnessing that kind of energy on both fronts, okay? May be kind of important at this time, okay? Because I feel like you're going to be called on to act at this time, all right? Compassion says the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. So I do feel like, you know, for some of you, something may come up here, okay, which you know, something may come up and it may not have to do with you, okay? It may have to do with somebody else, all right, where something about, you know, you need to call on your compassion about something that you feel judgmental about, possibly, okay? And that may be a situation, or it may be another individual, maybe an individual you love, okay, that's hurt you, or it may be some other scenario taking place around you where you are called on to show compassion where maybe others are not, or where maybe, you know, you are upset about something, could be, okay? I don't see a Sag having a problem doing that, but, you know, depending on your other placements, you definitely, you know, can happen, all right? We all have well-balanced charts with multiple factors at play in any given event, all right? Besides, you know, your progressions, your transits, your own aspects, other people's at play to various situations here. You are popping here with the Chariot, so I do feel like some of you guys are traveling or moving around this time, okay? Travel may be victorious in one way or another. The Chariot is linked to the sign of Cancer, okay? And it's also linked to Jupiter and Jupiter transits, okay? And Jupiter will be in retrograde, all right? Your ruling planet, okay? So it's like somebody may be coming back that's been gone, or you may be traveling, okay? Again, here with this, on this night thing, I feel like travel may involve children somehow, or parents somehow. Okay, give me some more here. But, you know, this can be in a metaphorical sense too. This is a major arcana, okay? you're popping here with the Seven of Swords, which I plan to clarify, okay? And this Seven of Swords here may just be about you being really smart, okay, and implying your creative intelligence here at work in a very maverick or stealth-like way here against the opposition, okay? It can represent lying, stealing, cheating, but it doesn't always, okay? It's linked again to the middle decan of Aquarius, okay? But you know, in the Seven of Swords, this soldier is like thinking of another way to win against his opponent, and the way he's doing it is to steal or take some of their artillery. So there may be, you know, a theme here of disarming the opposition, okay? You know, in one manner or another here, that you're able to do, okay? Because it's popping here, Chariot, Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. That tells me it's related to work, but yet I also have a Nine of Wands, which is mutable fire energy, linked to you, meaning the wounded warrior here, and it's in reverse. So I feel like you're dropping your guard on some things, which is good. And you may need to drop your guard on things where you felt overly guarded here, okay? Confidence is the key to your success. Here on this Starborn, two came out with this. You on this Artemis, okay? You are popping with the Three of Pentacles, okay? Again, there may be something to do with work or contracts or some other, you know, energy here, okay? With somebody here, and the High Priestess is falling out here, okay? We have Artemis, the Three of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands, also mutable fire energy, and the Hermit here, okay? And then the High Priestess, okay? These are two cards that can have to do with, you know, either a Virgo or somebody with Virgo and Pisces placements, all right, here. Can also have to do with secrets, but I don't feel like it is here, but I'm going to pull some clarifiers on it, okay? There may be work or collaboration that you have around somebody or some sort of thing here. Hang on. Is my deck upside down? That is of importance here, that is popping off for you, okay? There may be some sort of work on a collaboration or project here, okay? Somebody may come to consult you about this, or you may have something to do with a contract here, or a friendship here is coming up and looks very fortuitous, all right? There may be somebody here, or you may be carrying a lot of burdens, okay? Especially if you are working very, very hard at work, okay? That you need to drop some burdens, or you may be going into a period of introspection, all right? The Hermit involves Virgo, okay? And also harnessing the power of the star for inward healing, as well as reflection and wisdom. It can also represent somebody with those energies around you, okay? And then the High Priestess is also showing up here. The High Priestess is also showing up here, linked to Pisces, all right? Okay, if you have anybody in your life with prominent placements of either of those, that could be this person, and or this could be about you. This is your reading, okay? Really trying to tap into your intuition here, and it could be in regards to work, okay, or a significant potential project here with work, okay? Hold on. There may be a period of not talking here with somebody while you're going into like some sort of reflection mode, okay, here. All right. All right. Hang on. There is a Queen of Swords here that came out in the reverse. I don't like to read reversals in here, you know, but I've let them fly in this reading to interpret both ways, and I normally will, okay? There's also a Queen of Pentacles right next to her. Virgo, Capricorn, Tauranian energy also popping out, okay? And here's Judgment popping out, okay? On that, okay? Some of you again, with these Venusian themes, all right, the Sun and Judgment are popping up here. There may be some sort of crescendo. Some of you may be dealing with somebody that is, has, you know, is bent out of shape, or you may be bent out of shape here over something here, all right, but, you know, this Mother here is popping up, bridge, all right, and I have a reversed Queen of Swords popping up here with an upright Queen of Pentacles, all right, a Judgment and a Sun and the Knave of Pentacles. Some of you may have issues between your mother and your mate. Some of you may have issues between your mother and yourself, okay, that need to be bridged here. Some of you may have issues to do with a child here in which you are disagreeing about something, all right? I see it working out well with Judgment and the Sun over here, but there may be some things illuminated here that you are trying to resolve, all right? For those of you that have already been married or have a blended family here, you may have like a current partner that is arguing with your prior partner or is bent out of shape, okay, about something to do with a child here, or you may be deciding between two feminine energies, whether you like, you know, if you're feminine that likes feminine, same thing, okay? If you are, but I see this here tied up with children's issues here somehow, okay? And I see you wanting to be protective here, okay? And, you know, there is no gender in tarot, okay? So for some of you, you may have some sort of argument here with a mate, all right? Especially if they are a Gemini or an air sign, okay? In regards to a child, okay? Or some sort of news that comes in here, all right? About, it could be about your significant other's mother as well, okay? It's going to play out a little differently for all of you here, but I'm going to look, okay, into it. Whew, thirsty Sagittarius. I'll tell you what, the past few days, actually since Venus entered Cancer, I've been dying of thirst. That happens to, like, Gemini Cancer actually happens to be one of my prominent points in my chart. So it's funny, like, I got really drained around it rather than energized. I feel better now that it's moved forward a little bit, but I have like 3 planets right in that spot. So I don't know if it like overloaded me with work or like what, but it's like right at my root, you know, it's at my IC line. So anyways, it's a very like energetic place, and it was like energy overload when it first entered, and I was dying of thirst for days. I still am. Like when I get thirsty, I could drink like 3 things of water at once. Like right now, I'm like, my iced tea is gone and I want that water right there. Hold on, Sagittarius. I just know I need this to finish you here. Definitely drink a lot of water. I feel like this for everybody right now, especially if you are an Aquarian or have Aquarius placements or something that's popping off here. All right, with this Starborn, I am getting like a little Aquarian spin on this, okay? But we're going to see, all right? But I do feel like there's something here you may be asked to consult or help somebody with, okay? Or want to actually get involved with here, okay? I feel like we may have various themes here, all right? Let's start clarifying, shall we? Let's clarify on this Liz Taylor here. Okay. I don't know. When I think of Liz Taylor, I forget that movie that she was in with one of her first movies when she was really young. I feel like she was still a teenager. I can't remember the name of it right now. Sun something? I don't know. She was so beautiful in that movie. Oh my God. Anyway. My parents are older, and I have an older sister, so I like used to watch all those old movies. I used to have a flair for old film. I still do. But I love her in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. I just think she's so gorgeous, and I have like a little bit of background in theater. So anyways, on this Liz Taylor, interesting. We get the Chariot, the 5 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands, which came out in reverse. This may be an ex of yours, or it may be somebody you want to go after, but we're not able to due to prior competition. This person may have prominent Cancer in their chart, or this individual may just come into your life or be especially prominent around this Venus transit, because Venus is tied to, Cancer is tied to the Chariot. That is a major arcana card for Cancer, all right? And again, you have the Chariot over here, okay? What is this Marquis de Sade? Wow. On this Marquis de Sade, I pulled the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So for some of you, I feel like this could be a parent figure or some other thing in you that you're working on healing right now, okay? And you may be working on separating out pleasure versus pain, okay? Old things that you've had in your life, okay, that told you like pleasure always has to be attached to pain, or someone else in your life, whether that be a family relationship. I am getting a family relationship indicated here, okay, and somehow or another here with this Ten of Cups showing up here, okay. Some of you just may have a thing that you've told yourself that says, you know, I don't know, love or family relationships have to be, you know, are pleasure and pain. You know, and it may be somebody that was very stubborn and hard to change, you know, and you may be trying to fight these things off in yourself. Like, because this is very, I mean, I'll be damned if I ever change. Either kill me or take me as I am, because I'll be damned if I ever change. And certain souls may seem harsh to others, but it is just a way of caring and feeling more deeply. I mean, obviously there's like some S&M stuff indicated here. And again, equating pain with pleasure somehow. I feel like you're trying to heal that. Some of you literally may have pain issues that you're trying to heal right now. For some of you that may be. Especially if you've had long-term pain of one sort or another. Okay, but there's something here with the give and take in family relationships here that, sorry about that, that are up for transition or change at this time that you're re-examining and trying to heal. Okay. I feel like that is an issue for some of you. I told you I've seen that pop up in your charts, especially for those of you that have been involved in some sort of family business of one kind or another. Okay. I feel like there's a strong tape here playing back for some of you that may have to do with a male figure that was like, shut up and take it, or don't cry, something here, okay? And it could be with a female figure. It could be a Venusian figure that was like this to you, okay? Just because the Marquis de Sades here does not mean that it involves a male, okay? Especially on this Venus transit, okay? But there's something here about the give and the take with family love, okay? That may have seemed unfair, okay? That you have like had some sort of long-standing old tapes, or telling yourself to just take it here, that you're actually like under a phase of reassessment, alignment, and healing from here. For some of you it is, okay? Especially with this Edward III here popping up here saying, a king is nothing without the woman he loves, and make your own kingdom and choose your own family. Okay, there may be some sort of healing process here going on also about not linking yourself to partners which are old tapes of your parents or other people that were negative in your life, okay? Letting go of that, okay? And I do see that here, yeah. And then again, that's popping up here, okay? I get the Daughter of Swords, the Father of Pentacles, and the Magician. So again, I feel some of you, especially if you have a masculine figure, okay, here, or some other figure here that is a very strong figure here, or you are a masculine or father figure here, I do see you engaged in like study and thought about making your own family life, okay, which includes your choices of mates. And some of you may be involved or highly attracted to a Gemini here, okay, or someone with earth placements, all right, and also about, I feel like there's a link between these two, okay, somehow, all right, for some of you I do, okay, of reinvention of your own family and really creating your own domain full of love and joy, okay, here, indicated. Right, because isn't Edward the one that gave up his right to the throne for love? Somehow, right? I feel like he is. I feel like I need to check though, because I'm definitely not like a British monarchy expert. I mean, I know a little, but I wouldn't call myself an expert. I mean, I watched The Crown, right? And I've watched a lot of, I like period pieces, so, but I feel like from memory that might be him. That he was supposed to be the king, and then he married the lady, that he could not be king if he married her, but he married her anyway because he married for love. Okay, so on this Josephine Baker, I get the 7 of Pentacles, the Son of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like for a lot of you that this Josephine Baker has to do with either a feminine Venusian figure, all right, that is very artistic and bluesy and just kind of has like a downright great vibe, as well as is fun, all right. For others of you, I feel like this is you tapping in and into reinvesting in yourself here in some ways, okay, about really enjoying your friendships that give you a lot of pleasure, all right, and fun, and like giving yourself some time to dance or like tap into music here. There's something here with like reinvesting in yourself here, and a little bit of joy here and fun, especially if you've been working really hard here, that I see being a part of something here, all right, for some of you, okay. For others of you, you know, again, for others of you, I am getting a strong theme of music and singing here for some of you. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I just am. For those of you that maybe you have a mate that is like really good with music, or is a musician, or even if he doesn't do that for his career, or she, or maybe you, or something, there's something here. Anyways, with music and it being healing, all right, and important for you at this time, okay? Take it as it resonates. Give me this day and night here. I do see here with this bring love into the situation, that and this popping with this day and night card, that I feel like where there's spots of tension that you may ride over, or that may happen or occur in this cycle, that if you add, it's like a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. I'm getting this positive vibe of love here on this bring love into the situation, Ace of Wands, Mother of Cups, and the Daughter of Cups. So I'm feeling that like an infusion of a little bit of passion and love and creativity here, okay, brought into your home or your relationship here, all right, is a day and night switch over here. And for those of you that have a new love or go after a new love, I see it as very, very fortuitous, all right. I feel like this person brings in light and love that kind of lights up your whole life, or there's someone around you that lights up your whole life here, all right, creativity wise, okay. And I feel like you feel a lot of joy around this person, all right, but the difference is day and night. And I feel like when you apply that to your own life, or in, especially in family relationships or with your children here, that it's like a day and night difference. That's what I'm getting here, okay. Give me this, look at the bigger picture here, and this like a bird. On this look at the bigger picture, I get the Ace of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. I feel like there is like some need to look at the bigger picture here, Sagittarius, and how this plays out for you is going to be different, okay? But I do feel like there is some change here and some calling, and nobody's better than a Sag at looking at the bigger picture. I mean, when you are focused on one little goal, you can be Knight of Wands focused, you know, and after that goal. However, I feel like Sagittarius, you know, as a natural ruler of the 9th house and stuff, can be very philosophical unless you have other parts of your chart that kind of overpower the Sag in you. You are the explorer and you're great at looking at the bigger picture. But there, you know, it's calling out here for you to do so in some area, and that area seems to be related to, when I get a 5 of Swords and a 7 of Swords, that's, you know, to get those two in combo together is not good, okay? This could be related to litigation and or lying, cheating, stealing, manipulation, and some truths here that the universe is calling on you to look at here. Look at the bigger picture with the Ace of Swords, and it's asking you to notice or look at the bigger picture about what certain people or scenarios are telling you here, Sagittarius, that you need to take a, you know, with this 5 of Swords can be litigation, catty behavior, outright jealousy, and a win at all cost like vibe. And to see it here with a 7 of Swords is like lying, stealing, cheating, manipulation here. And then I told you, I popped down here with this Queen of Swords in reverse and this Queen of Pentacles in the upright. There's something here that you're being called to look at from, and again, there's no gender in tarot, okay? There could be, hold on, give me this like a bird. There could be somebody here, a relationship you have with somebody here, all right, that's out of whack or has been out of whack. Could be a parental figure, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, could be, does not have to be. Yeah, on this like a bird, I get, there's something here that's up. Justice, okay, Libra energy, 10 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. You may be called on to not let somebody, think about the motives of somebody around you here, all right, that you come in contact with, okay, that might be trying to manipulate you, okay, that you're asked to step back and look at the bigger picture here. And like a bird, on this like a bird, I get with it the Justice, the 10 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. And for some reason, I feel like some of you are setting yourselves free in one scenario or another here. Okay? And it could be on multiple fronts. It could just be at a soul level, but I'm just getting that strongly here. With this like a bird, I'm like thinking about Why the Caged Bird Sings. And I'm thinking about, by Maya Angelou, and I'm thinking about that song. It's a really old song from Man of La Mancha. It was one of my grandmother's favorite songs. It's called Yellow Bird. Okay, Chris Isaac does a fabulous rendition of it that I like love on one of my favorite CDs of his. That's super old, but I still like to listen to that CD when I'm like, it's a great CD. It's great, like relaxing background music CD. He also covers a bunch of Roy Orbison on the CD. It's a really good Chris Isaac CD. Anyway, I'm feeling here that you are letting go of endings in your life in one way or another to free yourself from restrictions. I've already gone over that here. I feel like this is on an evolutionary soul growth path here, okay? That you're freeing things that you may have tried to exert a great amount of control over or felt like you needed to be controlling over. And it's asking you to step back and to free yourself in some way or another here, okay? And that by freeing yourself from feelings of rejection, I'm getting this here for you, okay? That you are gonna, that is going to bring you a lot of justice here. Sagittarius, take it as it resonates, okay? Because I have here that like you are freeing yourself from feelings of rejection or feelings of not being able to tap into an Ace of Cups here, which is emotional and spiritual fulfillment. Some of these may be pains from childhood, not currently present, but I see yourself, that freeing yourself from these things, okay, is going to free your soul and your heart up here, all right, and take a very heavy weight of pain off of you. I don't know why I'm getting that, I just am. Somebody is all over me in this reading for you guys today, okay? Take it as it resonates. This is a beautiful reading here, okay? I want to pull in this lullaby here. Give me this lullaby. Some of you may be having a lot of dreams or incur a lot of dreams. Again, if you've lost a parent or have like I don't know, I just feel like there's something magical about music right now for you, okay? That's very healing, okay? So if you guys have been so busy that you haven't been listening to music lately, I'm just getting this like call to like tell you to like listen to music again. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but I just am for some of you, okay? And listen to like the old stuff or like old things that you're like, when you remember a song like whatever, look it up and play it on your way to work or whatever. If you've gotten like too busy to where like your kids are always in the car, or you're always listening to talk radio, or when you're in the car you're always on the phone about work, okay, and you have not had the time to make music play, to listen to music right now, okay? And the Emperor is popping out on that, okay? Hold on. Okay. Give me this lullaby. Yeah, I feel like on this lullaby, I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of family, inner happiness, healing here, okay? Inner work and stuff like this that's on offer here, okay? And for whatever reason, I'm just getting this thing that like something about music is very healing right now. Maybe with your own children or having to do with like something here. I don't know why I'm getting this so strongly for you, but I am. Okay, and it may be that like, you know, you should go listen to, go to a couple concerts with your kids or something. I don't know why I'm getting this right now. Okay, let's move on, Sagittarius, all right? Somebody's all over me about something here with you. What is this? What is this stone? Wow. On the stone, I just got the Page of Swords, the Fool, the King of Swords, and Strength. I feel like, again, I already mentioned that if some of you have a father that is an air sign, or a mate that is an air sign here, I feel like there's something you're trying to crack here, or change for the better, or dealing with here, and for some of you it could be related to a child or a baby. For others of you, you may be the baby, okay? And this could be about your parent, literally, that you're trying to crack a code and being protective of your own children, but not repeating the same things about something here, where you're like studying something that you feel like you can't access here. And for some of you, you just may have been separated from your kids and your significant other here for some reason over the summertime here, and you're really looking forward to reconvening with them, okay? And that may take place in August. I'm just getting that. For others of you, it's like you're really trying to, like, there's a lot of inward work here. I'm just Sag. I'm just really like proud of you guys. I just see a lot of inward shit here. Okay, that's good. All right, let me get this. What's the Seven of Swords here? On the Seven of Swords, I get the Seven of Cups. And the Four of Wands. And the Seven of Wands. Holy shit. 3 7, 7 7 7, and a Four of Wands. There's something here that you're working on releasing, or that you need to release some amount of control here, and it may not be. It may be about like you not interfering with things that you don't need to, but I do see a lot of healing here around, especially around a relationship between a parent and a child here, okay, and trying to crack the code for change here in your own life here. And I see you moving towards a positive victory, and I see it affecting many areas of your life, including your work here, Sagittarius. Like somebody's all over me for you today. On this Eight of Pentacles, I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. Again, I've told you, something may occur with timing here, and the Hierophant, okay? That's very fortuitous for work here, okay? Okay, that you may have an ability to really move up the ranks. And for some of you, it's going to be walking away from something else here, okay? And for some of you, there may be something that you walked away from that you had a lot of investment in here, okay? Work-wise, like if you were at one place for a really, really long time and then you left, all right? or you gave up some position here. I see it working out well for you here, okay, even though you may feel a little bit exposed here, all right? Something weird here. Again, I see that some of you may have to take on more duties or have something happen with work here due to a walk away of somebody else or the loss of someone else, maybe a boss figure here of some sort or another here, okay? That you wind up getting a higher position or having to step up or do something here because of the loss of someone else here, okay? All right. What is this Nine of Wands? I mean, I saw this and talked about it in the astrology, and now I'm seeing it again here. Here on this Nine of Wands in the reverse, okay, I feel like there's something here with talking or dropping your guard here about a significant love relationship, okay, or something here, okay, where you need to, could be related to a Gemini, does not have to be, okay, but I'm showing here with the Lovers in reverse, the Six of Wands and Temperance. So I'm feeling like there may have been prior bad decisions that you feel like you made in love or in some other manner here, okay, but for whatever reason, they wind up being victorious for you, or dropping your guard about them to discuss them ends up being victorious for you. For some of you, you may have like, why is the Lovers here? Hold on. For some of you, you may have some sort of serious upset in a marriage. For some of you, it could be, all right? But for others of you, I feel like there's, with this Seven of Wands, with this Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Hold on, I'm going to go back to that in a minute. Why is the Lovers here? Some of you, again, maybe making some great move here. Yeah, on the Lovers, I get the Five of Cups, the Star, and the Magician. That's some beautiful energy, okay? There is like healing over some sort of mourning, okay? I didn't have the Tower pop yet, but towers are to be expected with the square of Saturn to the conjunction of Mars and Uranus, okay? They just are. Some towers are expected, but here I see some mourning, but again, showing up with this Aquarian energy as well as Gemini energy here. I see that there's some, hold on. This is some really heavy major arcana here on this Nine of Wands dropping, okay? And it may be that some of you give up a commitment or give up some sort of choice, and it winds up being victorious for you, even though like your walls are up or you're guarded, or dropping your guard here for some reason ends up being victorious for you, okay? And some of you, this may have to do with recognition and dealing with your own mistakes, or learning when a walk away might be a victory from some arguments, okay? I'm getting that for you, okay? And with this Five of Cups, I do see mourning here and possibly the loss or something that makes you sad in one way or another. But somehow there's a lot of healing energy behind it. There are like major arcana here popping up with this Nine of Wands. So there is a lot into it here, a lot. Hold on. I see that like healing and using the tools that you have are going to have a lot to do with you getting over a loss here. Whether that's an old loss or a new one here that you face, or a mourning process, like you tapping into your own tools, all right, that you have here with the Magician and the Star to heal yourself, really. And it's a major soul thing. It's not just saying it. It's like doing it from the inside here. Really is what brings you out of a serious mourning here over something here. Okay, and you may feel a little exposed while this process is going on. But I see it as a beautiful, beautiful process. Okay, let me go over here to this. I want on this Chariot here. Give me this Chariot. I feel like I need to pull another deck here. Hold on. give me this Chariot. Okay, this is upside down, but I'm turning it around. On this Chariot, okay, some of you may be dealing with a breakup, okay, or an actual move, because on the Chariot now I get the Six of Swords, which is a going away, all right, an actual move or travel, okay, indicated again with an opportunity and the King of Cups. Again, for some of you, it's just going to be like, if you were like, if your significant other's been traveling a lot, or you've been separated or apart from somebody that you love, whether it's a child or mate, I see you coming back together here, or there's some sort of coming back together here, okay? Showing up here, okay? Hold on. Why is the King of Cups here? Four of Wands. The Devil. Some of you that are dealing with a breakup of one kind or another, and are have left or had a separation, it will work out well for you. It will work out well for you. For those of you that are. For others of you, because I have this on the Chariot, I have the Six of Swords, the Two of Wands, the King of Cups. And then I said, why is the King of Cups here? And I got the Four of Wands, the Devil, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I see a break from old foundations, possibly a relationship or live-in marriage here, possibly dealing with a Capricorn, or especially if you're on the cusp, you may like need to tap into your cusp placements between Capricorn and Sagittarius here, all right, but I see a move towards independence here, okay? Take it as it resonates, and that being positive for you, okay? All right, and then right after that, I had all this Seven of Wands stuff. Okay, this could be with family, like I told you. There could be changes in work or family here that are like very massive, but wind up being very good. Seven of Swords, I get the Seven of Cups. We had like 3 sevens on the Seven of Swords. Seven of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so again, I feel like there's something with not being manipulative, okay, about the way you fill up your options and your cups here, okay, or what you want here, okay, that is necessary to protect certain foundations in your life right now, okay? And for those of you that left a marriage, you know, it's because your values about how to fill up the cups, because the Seven of Cups has to deal with how you fill up different areas of your life with each cup representing a different, you know, thing in life. You know what I mean? And if, you know, you marry somebody or you're with somebody where the ideals on each one of those areas somehow don't match, okay, it can make for a very unhappy home life and marriage, okay? All right? For others of you, it's just going to be about recommitting, okay, to certain things, but somehow here it's pretty strong. All right, I'm gonna move on here. I'm never gonna get done with your reading. It's getting really long. Not that I mind, I don't mind. I just don't want to go down such a hole that I miss some of you, okay? But just the messages are just super strong for you guys today. All right, what is this Three of Pentacles? Hold 2, so I'll take 2. On this Three of Pentacles, I get the Knight of Wands, no, the Page of Wands, and the Lovers. And those Lovers came out in reverse again, and the Lovers was in reverse over here. Some of you may, you know, be going to pursue somebody you didn't pursue before, or some of you may be exploring some sort of thing with a friend or a contract here, and giving it another chance here or something here. Hold on. What is this Starborn over here? Let's get that. I gotta pull a different deck for that. That's a pretty big deal here. I think we should pull on that. Okay, there's some seed or egg here of significance that has the potential to, it's either a person that is in the limelight, or you have something that is a project or something that could be in the limelight, or something here. This Starborn is pretty freaking powerful here. Okay, Two of Wands, Princess of Wands. For some of you, you're going to have an opportunity, Queen of Wands, okay? with another fire sign, or this is you, okay? And for some of you, it may have to do with a child and their talents, okay? For others of you, it has to do with news related to a project, okay? Which could reach a lot of significance, which is in its early phases now, or a person, okay, here that's popping up here for you that may be of significance to you, has a significant meaning to you, and this may be something of yours here, but I mean, your power is showing up here, or other fire power, okay? Princess of Wands, Two of Wands, that's new opportunities here for something really huge here, Sagittarius, and the Queen of Wands, which I already went over in your general reading, so I just feel like it's popping up here, okay? I do see that you're going to need to collaborate here, all right? And you may have felt like you screwed up a friendship or collaboration here in the past, okay? That you was a heavy burden, and that you weren't talking to somebody, and the give and take wasn't proper here or something, and you may be reconsidering this and going back to this person, okay, with an apology or to work with, or you may just be reconsidering certain things here, okay? What is this? Why is the Hermit here? You may want to actually give or take part in, like, give and take here, okay? On this Hermit, I get the, on this Hermit, I get the Emperor, the Justice, and the Nine of Pentacles. So again, some of you may be getting your independence from a father figure or a business here. Others of you may be getting your independence from something else here, okay? Or there could be some sort of deal here. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. Give me this High Priestess here. Wow. On the High Priestess, I get the Three of Cups, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. If there was some third-party scenario here, all right, if you're masculine, all right, and you're going through a breakup or something, and again, I told you, there may be like a choice between two somehow. For some of you, there may, okay? And there may have been a previous marriage or breakup here, all right? I see that, like, you going inside. Oh my God, I lost you, and I don't know where I lost you. On the High Priestess, I popped with the Three of Cups, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. So there's something in a relationship here, or with a Pisces here, that was not fair, all right, that you may have not been talking to, that you have a lot of feelings for, all right, that you want to talk to. For some of you, this could be, all right, because I have the Princess of Wands, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Swords, okay, and or this may not be something that you did. It may be something involving their family here, all right. This may just be somebody you love and care about, okay, that has a very promising new start here of some sort or another, that displays multiple energies, okay. That comes about here with something that happens with their lives, but if they're close to you, okay, then you may, like, be involved in like advice or business here with them or something somehow, okay. For others of you, I do see this as like some sort of new relationship, okay, after a period of separation or something here, okay, with a lot of love and healing and a lot of potential here, okay. And there may be some sort of offer here where the give and take or balance was unfair before. That's healed with an apology or an offer here, where there's a rebalancing here of the scales, whether that be you or somebody else here, okay. And something here that rebalances things, okay, here, after some feelings of disappointment or emotional rejection or actual rejection or something being unfair here. Take it as it resonates, Sagittarius. I gotta check my phone in case that's to do with the kids real quick. Sagittarius, okay. I just want to say on this aisle, there may be something that seems unfair here. If there's been a loss in at the job place or with a partnership or something here to do with children, okay, child support, a breakup, the splitting of assets or business, okay, the suggestion here, and I do see that playing out for some of you, it may, okay, is like you're being called to If you see something unfair, it says bring love into the situation, okay? Remember I told you that. So a little bit of love and a little bit of fairness can go a long way. And I see you are going to be called on to do that here. Okay, whether it's been something that you did or something that somebody else did, okay, that you recognize as being unjust for some reason or another, okay? There may be an individual that you deem has a... Sag, okay. Here to finish here for you, okay? So I do see like a need to think of the bigger picture here when in regards to prior battles that may have been with litigation or other bad actors or your own bad acting, okay? Okay, previously here, there's a need to step back, okay, and take a look at the truth here regarding any prior bad actions of yours or other people's here, okay, and see the truth here, okay? And it may be that like this is part of your soul's growth here. I told you that, all right, with justice here, with this like a bird, okay, if you do experience the breakup of a marriage or something or going through a divorce here, I see like that you're going to be freed on a soul level here, okay, or you're experienced some hardships due to prior things with your own parents. I've gone over this, and family matters here. I see a great period of healing here. I also see a great period and like probably method, means, and opportunity for you to shine greatly here, okay? Which looks amazing, all right? Give me this Queen of Swords in reverse. If you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your own chart, okay, you could be represented here by this Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, that may be an area of your own chart that you are acting out of sorts that you need to take a look at, okay, and then rewrite or something here, okay? For others of you, this could be somebody bent out of shape about somebody else that you want or something to do with a child, or you're acting as something here. Okay, what is this Queen of Swords in reverse? Hierophant, Seven of Rods, and the Knight of Rods. Again, for some of you, this has to do with work, somebody at work. For others of you, this has to do with possibly a Taurus or a commitment that you are in. Okay, that you feel overly defensive or somebody else does and out of sorts and is acting like a reversed Queen of Swords. She will bite off your head, being really nasty, verbally abusive, assaultive. Okay, with this Seven of Rods and this Knight of Rods, you may feel very defensive in regards to a commitment, okay, or some sort of passion here or action, all right? Somebody here, if you, you may feel blocked off somehow here, okay, or actually be going through some sort of divorce here for some of you. Okay, for some of you, I'm reading for thousands of you at a time. Okay, for some of you, I see that here. For others of you, I see this being related to major, like, step-ups. I mean, all of it's good. I don't see anything bad. I see major soul growth here and a lot of positivity here, Sagittarius. A lot, and a lot of room for growth. Okay, a lot of really, really positive, like, I'm getting all these Jupiter, Venus, and Jupiter vibes here for you, which is exactly what I should be getting for you, but it just looks really, really amazing. Give me this Queen of Pentacles. Wow. If you are a masculine and we're deciding between two feminines, or if you're a feminine that was dividing between two feminines here, okay? If there was a prior commitment and that kept you from moving towards somebody that you wanted, or a relationship with your mother or another feminine energy that kept you from moving towards a relationship that you wanted, I see that being able to move forward, okay? For others of you, you may have felt blocked off from a promotion here, okay? In one sense or another. Okay? Okay, and that may have come from somebody like that's kind of nasty to you. Maybe somebody at work that was nasty to you. Maybe a female, especially if they're Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here. Okay, that kind of acted in a reversed, nasty manner to you here. Okay, but again, I mean, with this Mother here and this, look at the bigger picture here. There's something else here. Hold on. Here on this Queen of Pentacles, I get the Page of Rods, the King of Rods, and the Four of Swords in reverse. So I feel like for some of you, Sagittarius, that you may be into somebody, and this is appearing right with Virgo placements. Some of you maybe, okay? That you were sleeping on, or something here, or something here, and there's either a child here showing up of fire sign, or you may have a child, or something here. Hold on. What is this Four of Swords in reverse? There's something here that wasn't healed, yeah, that needs to be healed, yeah, where the timing's now right to heal it. Again, it may have been a work project that you couldn't work on for a while, but now the timing's right to bring an apology of some sort that you were sleeping on. I have on that Four of Swords in reverse, I said, what is that? I got the Page of Cups in the upright, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this was something that you wanted to work on, but then stopped working on, or something that you slept on for a while. And it could be revolving around news or the pursuit of a Virgo or somebody with a Taurinian or Capricorn placements, where you receive some news here, okay? Because you're showing up here, King of Rods, and this Queen of Rods showed up here as well with these other aspects here. Okay, hold on. What is this? What is this? There may be some sort of news here. What is this? What is this? Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, again, on this Page of Pentacles, it's like some news related to work or something where you may have felt stuck at a crossroads here. Okay, again, tied to a Pisces, somebody with Pisces or Cancer placements here. Okay, with this Three of Cups, all right? You may have been stalled on some sort of reconciliation here, but then, and for some of you, it may have to do with some sort of waiting for some legal matters to settle or something with legalities to be done. What is this Judgment here? But I see news there coming forth with it. Or, hold on, what is this Judgment? Okay, because here with the Sun, Queen of Rods, there you are again, and your mate is right here. What is this? This is a divine counterpart to you, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. There's some sort of judgment here that takes place that brings you into the Sun sometime in August, okay? That's like very fortuitous for you, okay? And it may involve a reconciliation with somebody and dropping somebody else for somebody, or some sort of split if you're married. For some of you it may, for others of you it may have to do with work. And again, I told you where you may get a lot of support from somebody that has Gemini placements, even though you have trouble from another air sign. Take it as it resonates, okay? Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? This is also showing up here, like, again, this is something that you manifested here with this Judgment. That's like, why is the, and then it's the Sun, why is the Sun here? Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. There's that fair balance of give and take here, of how do we fill up our cups, and to do with, you know, redistribution of wealth and or resources here. Okay, there is a messenger here, okay, that is like illuminated, or the Sun comes out here in the time of August here, and it's very important, okay? It's an action and communication here, okay? And there we go with that Seven of Cups, okay? I see it as positive, Sag, all right? I see it as positive, okay? And I see, you know, hold on, why is the Three of Cups here? Seven of Pentacles, Justice, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I see like there's some sort of reconciliation or reinvestment here okay, that's needed here. All right? And there's reliable steps here to right those situations here that's made, okay, after a time of being at a crossroads here. News and or like things coming in here. Hold on. What is this? Why is the moon here? The Fool, the Six of Swords, and the Hermit. Oh my God. Again, there may be like somebody you're moving towards that's a Virgo here that you want to make a fool's leap towards, okay? There may be a baby or a child here. For some of you that have a child that is a Virgo, okay, this may involve that child. All right, you may have been at a crossroads. There may have been some separation or secrets here, or like just separation from that child here, where then you come back together and you need, you know, you're reinvesting in that child somehow here. For some of you, it is. For others of you, you're taking a significant fool's leap, and some of it is secret here, and there's a lot of heavy emotions, okay, and maybe a reconciliation here. Could be revolving around a Queen of Pentacles, all right? And you could have blended families, okay? And now this Queen of Swords is popping out. Holy shit. Why is Justice here? It's an end to the battles. The World, the Five of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. There's a news to the end of battles, okay? Catty behavior, malicious behavior of any sort. It's like it's over, okay? Somehow here, okay? And again, you may have some dealings with someone, you know, this Queen of Swords may be you, or it may be another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, although when I see Gemini pop up in this chart, the Gemini has popped up in a fortuitous manner with you. So has the Libra. So, I don't know. Hold on. One more and then I'm closing it out for you, Sag. I gotta do a couple more today. Give me this bridge. The Hermit. Holy shit. You are involved with a Virgo. You either want a Virgo or you're involved with a Virgo, or you got like Virgo in your chart that you're going to have major like transitions with the Virgo section of your chart, which I told you, and now it's popping here with the Hangman, Virgo and Pisces. And the Ace of Pentacles, brand new start. Okay, my deck's upside down, so I'm turning it around. But this bridge, I get the Hermit, the Hangman, and the Ace of Pentacles. There's some brand new beginning here. Okay, and maybe related to a mother figure or somebody that you deem as an empress, okay? A Venusian character. Okay, this may be a love interest or somebody that like you just seriously care about, or this could be sections of your own chart here popping up, all right? But there is going to be like a bridge that ends like any not talking or thinking, okay, after a place of stepping into higher consciousness and a lot of inner work here. All right, where there's like a dawning of a new day here. Okay, and again, I've already gone over this with the cycle. Make sure you go back and check the intro. There are a lot of positive transitions for this cycle. There may be some love relationships and some deep inward family, including extended family transitions around this time, okay? And I've told you the ways I see it popping out for you guys. I think it looks freaking gorgeous here. And I do have a King and Queen of Wands here, and I did have a King and Queen of Cups. So for some of you, this does revolve around a counterpart and a divine relationship, a love relationship here. Okay? And for others of you, you know, it may be around, you know, a breakup. For some of you, it could be. Okay? For a small portion of you, it could be. But if you do have some sort of divorce or breakup, it looks very fortuitous to you. And I don't see like you guys not being able to settle it or get along here. I see it as a fortuitous move for those of you that it is. And I see a lot of career stuff that's absolutely gorgeous here for you. Yeah. Knight of Wands. Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Sun. Again, it's like move, spearhead, go, get in the ring to compete for what? Your sun, all right? And transform. That's happiness, okay? So again, with this August stuff popping out and death, there is a massive transformation here, okay? There's a massive transformation here with you like just being a Sag here, all right? And some decisions. I see death, Two of Pentacles. If you were juggling or couldn't decide between two people, you make a decision and go for it, okay? Death, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Holy shit. Let me know how it goes, Sag. I got to move on, okay? Yours was absolutely gorgeous. Let me know how it goes. Looks freaking amazing. Looks amazing. Bye, Sagittarius.